this next learning target is about graphing linear equations, and it all depends on the data that you have. I'll try my best to graph them, but it's kind of hard on this tool that I'm using. So x-intercept of 4, we know that that would be the ordered pair for 0, and we know the y-intercept would be 0, -3. Hey, it's a line. We got 2 points. That's all we need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, put a dot. 0, 1, 2, 3, we put a dot, and then we try our best, no laughing, to make us, that's pretty good, straight line. All right, the next one here, we're going to start right here because we know that's the ordered pair, 0, 2. So we go up 2. I know you all know this. It's just a refresher. And then the slope here is -1/3. So you got to break that up and put the negative with the top or the bottom. So the line's got to go in a negative direction. So we go up 1, left 1, 2, 3, or down 1, right 1, 2, 3. So again, try my best to connect those, and that's pretty good. Okay, number 3, I could do the x and y intercepts easily because this actually works out really well. Plug in a 0 for x, find the y, vice versa. But I know most of you will go to slope-intercept form. So I'll show that here. -4y is equal to -5x plus 20, and all I simply did was subtract 5x from both sides. Now when I divide by -4 to both sides, that will be a negative over a negative, so a positive 5/4 x plus a -5 or -5 on the back end there. So to graph it, we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we would go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 1, 2, 3, 4 for our slope, our positive slope. So that would look like that. Okay, so that's a refresher on graphing lines. Also here, very simply, this says y equals 4. So I want you to think about it as y is 4. Graph the line where the y value is always 4. Well, if we look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, the y value is 4 here. Here, 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 here. Everywhere along this line, they have ordered pairs where the y value is 4. So in red there, we have that graphed as y is 4. Okay, same concept here. X is -7. So if you go to -7, everywhere along this line, everywhere, the x value will be -7. So that's what we're doing on that. Okay, so next part here, we want to write equations of lines. All right, so we've talked in class about writing point slope, slope intercept, and standard form, which is very important, okay, and we'll go through that. But these ones here, we don't need to go to that yet because the learning target is, sorry about the announcement. If you heard that, I am in the numeracy center. All right, so horizontal and vertical lines are not necessary to go to these 3 forms at the bottom here. They're easier. If we just look at the line that has 2 x values the same, you're going to have a vertical line because you're going over 5 down 1, over 5 up 9. The answer to that is going to be x equals 5. Okay, and then over here, if you say, oh, slope of 0, well, just so you know, that's this type of a line. You are rising none. You are rising none from this point to this point. Rise of 0. So when we do rise over run, I don't care what the number on the bottom is. Your numerator is 0. This has a slope of 0. And if it has a slope of 0, that means it has the same y value everywhere. So in this case, it's got to be the y value of 4. So y is going to equal 4 in that case. And if you connect this stuff to a graph, it'll make more sense for you. Okay, so looking at this one here, each line is graphed. I'm trying to count them perfectly. Small picture, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one is going to be x equals 6 because the x value is always 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's a 5. Y would be equal to -5. If I'm off by 1, it's just from counting, but hopefully you get the idea. All right, the rest of this one here is actually writing some equations in point slope, slope intercept, and standard form. And it's going to take me a while, so I'm going to put that on a separate video.